Well, hello there folks, and welcome back to the Whiskey Friend with me, Alan. Here we are, another new video, another new whiskey. We're heading back to one of my favourite regions. We're heading over to Campbeltown. We're going to tackle the new, recently released Glen Scotia Malts Festival 2021. It's the 10-year-old youngest age statement so far in the series. It's bottled at 56.1 ABV cask strength. It's non-chill filtered in natural colour, and guys, it's unpeated for the first time, so it's the first one in the series which is unpeated. If you haven't, I have reviewed all of the Campbeltown Malt Festivals. I've done the Ruby Port, the rum cask finish, and the tawny port finish. So as I say, this is the first one that's unpeated, so I'm really looking forward to this. It's matured in first fill bourbon barrels. It is finished for a period of 5 months in first fill Bordeaux red wine casks. So again, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to nose it, I'm going to taste it. I did open it last night, guys, on a Zoom call with some of the local lads here in Manchester. If I was being totally honest, guys, I was a wee bit underwhelmed with it last night. I think I've enjoyed the others so much. I was really looking forward to this one. It was a wee bit unfriendly. It was a wee bit uptight. It had a dodgy neck pour. I have spent a wee bit of time since it then, so I'm hoping I'm on a good day today, and it's a bit more friendly and it's a bit more open, and it wants to give more of its kind of secrets to us. So without any further ado, guys, I'm going to dive into it. I have had this poured. I've given it a good hour in the glass today, guys. I think for it, hopefully it'll open up a wee bit better. I have had it covered with the trusty Whiskey Friend coin batch 2. Big thanks to everybody who's purchased coins recently. They're all now out in the mail and out in the wild, so they should be arriving pretty soon. If you do want to purchase some coin, guys, then and support the channel, as usual, I will drop a link into the description. You can just catch up with me there and I'll show you how to get a hold of the coins. It's very, very simple. So let's nose this, taste it, score it, and as usual, get going. So let's know on the nose. Wow, that's different. It's different from the others. It is... There's no peat for a start. Sorry, peat lovers. It's a little bit more maritime, so there's a wee bit more kind of sea breeze, sea air, a little bit of brine maybe some seaweed. Wow, it's dry, salty. If I was 100% honest, guys, we expected it to be more fruity and more sweet. It's not, it's dry. There's a little bit of savoury in there, there's a little bit of sweetness. The berries are definitely there, the red fruits are there. Maybe some strawberry, maybe some raspberry. Might even be a little touch of cherry in there. But as you really get past that, there's a little bit of citrus, a little bit of lemon and lime. Dryness is still there. The spice is there now, there's a wee bit of cinnamon spice. A little bit of oak, a little bit of wood. I think it says on the bottle, the box here, folks, that it was, where am I looking? The youngest in here is 10 years old, so I don't know if that's insinuating that there's kind of older whiskey in here. Not too sure how much of it's 10-year-old. But yeah, there's a definite little oak note there. Definitely some beautiful sweet honey, some sticky honey. Wow. Lovely. Maybe a wee bit of vanilla there as well. Okay, guys, you know what's coming next. I'm going to taste it. So where is it going? It's heading down the hatch. So cheers and down the hatch. That's much better than when I first poured it. when I first opened this, I don't normally have a thing with neck pours, but I think this had a really, really unfriendly, little bit aggressive, had a dodgy neck pour. Now, as it's going down, folks, it's just getting much, much, much better. I'm glad I didn't review this when I originally opened it, but now it's spicy. It's much more spicy on the palate. That 56.1's there. Is it young? It does taste like there's a little bit older stuff in there. Maybe, I'd probably hazard a guess, maybe there's up to some 15-year-old in there. A little bit of oak. A little bit of... Wow, it's spicy. The red fruits, that's the thing. I was expecting it to be much more fruity, but it's not. It's beautifully integrated. Tip my hat to Michael Henry again. Michael, you've done another fantastic job. I know as this goes down the bottle, it's going to... I don't think it's quite had its sweet spot yet. I think it's going to get improved. I think it's going to get better. Those red fruits are there. Maybe some red apple. Maybe some strawberry. The citrus is there, lovely citrus note, but it's wonderfully integrated. The balance is great, nothing's dominating. The fruit are not dominating, the spice is not dominating. As you initially sip it, in fact, let me have a second sip just to make sure. Yeah. On that second sip, it's much more integrated. Nothing's really dominating. The fruits are there. The spice is there. There's a beautiful little bit of brine in there. A little bit of sea salt. It's a little bit salty. The honey, the vanilla. Wow. It's a little bit sticky. It's mouth coating. It's a lovely texture. It's got... I don't know if you can see the legs, guys, but it's got some fantastic legs on that. Colour's wonderful. I will highlight this again. It does state on the box and on the bottle. Natural colour. Non-chill filtered. Cask strength. 10-year-old age statement. Ticks all the boxes. Take note, Glendronach. Okay, I'm not going to get involved there, but this is how I like it. Wonderful stuff. Wow, what a dram. It's getting better and better. I picked it up here in the UK for about 49, just under £50. Does state that it's limited edition. Wonderful dram. It's 10-year-old age statement. Does taste a little bit older. Really, really nice dram. It's getting better. It's getting better. I think another maybe a couple inches down the bottle of this, I think it'll just hit its sweet spot. I have reviewed the others, guys. I will try and pop links above if you haven't quite caught them. Let's do the finish and then I'll get myself gone. Finish is long, it's warming, it's spicy. There's a little bit of toasted oak on the finish and a little bit of honey, but it's nipping the tongue, it's nipping the side, so it's spicy. Does it benefit not having in peat? I'm not too sure. I'm enjoying it as it is. But saying that, I did enjoy the others which were peated. So I don't think the peat. I think it's just a different take on a different whiskey. It's still a fantastic buy. Under £50, it's a no-brainer. It's a definite buy. What would I score it? If I'd have scored this last night when I opened it, I would have probably scored it an 85 out of 100 because I was a little bit disappointed with it. But today it's came on leaps and bounds. That little bit of oxidisation, that little bit of time in the glass. I definitely would recommend having a wee bit of time in the glass in it. I have done it with a little bit of water, folks. With a little bit of water in it, it brings a little bit of those red fruits out and it dies down the spice a little bit. So if you like it a little bit fruitier, then I'd probably say, yeah, put a little bit of water in it. If you like it spicy and intense, then I would do it with no water. 89 out of 100. And I definitely think As it goes down, I think that score could go higher. But that's it, guys. That's another one done. Dive into the comments. If you've liked the video, guys, smash that thumbs up button. If you've not hit the subscribe button, guys, why not? What do you have to do? A friendly reminder from me today, it doesn't cost you a penny. It's completely free, and you're helping the channel massively on its way to the magical 4K. Do your bit and help an old guy out, an old whiskey fella, an old whiskey chap, an old whiskey friend. Social media platforms, guys, we're on them all. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Patreon. I'll drop links into the description down below. You can catch up with the channel there. If you want to pick up some coins, you can catch me down there as well. So that's me. I'm Alan. Until the next one, as always, folks, the pleasure is in the sharing, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.